Hello from California! I've been telling you guys that I was going to be traveling soon, and let me give you the tea on exactly what's going on. There's work that is scheduled to start very soon in our Mumbai home. We were supposed to get possession of our flat much earlier. It got delayed, so I had kind of planned this entire trip in a way that I skip all the civil work back home, because I obviously, in pregnant condition, cannot be living in a house where there's that much work going on. My mom was here for a mix of work and pleasure, and I decided to come along with her to escape that scenario at home. However, our possession has been delayed, so the work is basically starting a little more than halfway through this trip. I couldn't change the tickets and dates because it was working out to a deal that did not make any sense. And in the midst of all of this, our family, my uncle whose house we're living in over here with them for the next few weeks, had a trip to be at elsewhere with my chachi side of the family. So these 2 days Mama and I have basically spent on our own, which honestly kind of worked out because we've been so down with jet lag. I have been throwing up. I've been hit by jet lag worse than ever in my life. I've been feeling down and slow and groggy. I did get around to a few things both in the house as well as outside, just minimal stuff. I will let you go into a flashback to catch up with all of that, and then we can come back to real time. I just didn't have the energy to properly vlog over the last couple of days because I was just not in the state. But I'm back, and I don't want to jinx it, but I'm back, and I'm gonna make sure I give you guys a bunch of vlogs from this trip as much as I can. Hopefully you will find them entertaining and interesting. Lots of family time coming up for you to see. Not as much shopping as last year, or so I hope. I've told myself I'm not going to shop as much as last year because like I don't have the space to keep those things in even when I go back home right now because the house is in the works. Plus my size is changing so much right now. It just wouldn't make sense. Anyway, I'll let you go into the flashback and then we will come back to today and do IRL updates with you. Our first morning in San Francisco started out on a perfectly slow note. Homemade breakfast that Mama made, just jet lagging, taking things easy, and the sweetest sign that my cousins put up for me. Then we went with a family friend to our favorite grocery store over here, and I have to let you hear the audio because it always amazes me. After Apna Bazaar, we hopped over to Bandhu Khan and picked up takeaway to go home and have lunch at. Honestly, Mama and I were working so slow on this day because the jet lag was jet lagging really hard. So while we were enjoying the slow period, we had this delicious lunch, got home, ate, took a little nap, and all I could think of at that point of time was the urge to fall asleep again. We did totally 100% fall asleep. So what you're seeing right now is in fact the next morning. Once again, we were kind of slowly trying to get back into a routine because we knew we were going to be here for a few weeks, and at least the first 3 days was going to be without my family coming in. I really tried hard to open this nariyal and have it with my breakfast. They're like Thai coconuts that I picked up from Apna Bazaar. But for the life of me, I was not able to crack this. Eventually, I gave up and just went for the Tetra Pak version that they had in the fridge, which, by the way, was absolutely delicious. I had some more breakfast, did the dishes, taking turns doing this with my mom and with my family in general over a routine, because obviously things work differently over here than they do back home. And yeah, we were just kind of getting the hang of things. In the evening, we decided to literally just cross across the road, go to Lake Elizabeth, which is a huge park. It's called Central Park over here that surrounds Lake Elizabeth, and it's the perfect place to go walk at. There's so many things to look out for. Just go spend some time, even picnic here for that matter. All in all, a very relaxed couple of days. This is Shy, my cousin Zoya's cat. Hi, good morning. It is exactly 7 a.m. on the 20th of August? September? What month are we in? September. I have fully showered, ready, and I'm wearing a shirt that I actually wore 2 days ago because I need to film something for a client that I was wearing this in earlier, so I need to make sure I wear the same outfit as well. Mummy is making breakfast for us. Hi, Mummy. Good morning. Both of us are so severely jet lagged that after we came back from the walk yesterday, at about 7:30, we fell asleep and woke up once each or twice, I think, at about 1 a.m., 5 a.m. And then we've been properly awake for about an hour at this point. So I've taken a shower, I'm ready for breakfast, Mom's making breakfast. I have 2 or 3 things that need to get done. My cousin Khalid and Arif Chachu are going to come in by around, hopefully by around 1:30ish this afternoon. So we're very excited to meet them because basically we've been living in their house for the last 2 days. And my Chachi and cousin will come in next week, right? Yeah, about a week from today, I think. So much excited. It's a happening day ahead. We will step out, do things. Definitely gonna go back for that walk because the walk around Lake Elizabeth over here is so nice and beautiful, and the weather was lovely. So for now, it is egg time, a little bit of worky time, and I will catch up with you in a sec. Mummy has made khana today. We've got some prawn masala. Khalid and I both love our prawns. So we've got some nice smelling prawn masala over here. We've got some, where did the rice go? There's some rice somewhere here. Yeah, there. And we've also got some dal. And because they're coming back home to their home after a weekish, there is some chai ready to welcome them. And they should be pulling up any minute. I'm excited to finally meet them. How was your flight?
Good. हम आप लोग को आपके ही घर पे वेलकम कर रहे हैं आ रहे हैं ना 13 hours ना 17 hours मेरे को मालूम है क्या हालत हुआ आज जाके थोड़ा होश आया
Good morning. It is 8:35 a.m. आज की तारीख क्या है? Wow, I'm forgetting dates, huh? 21st September. Khalid and I are on our way. Where are we going?
Safeway.
Which is a grocery store. We're going to pick up eggs, bananas, and a few basic things for breakfast. And the weather is amazing. Apparently, it starts getting hot here in the next 4 days. I'm actually wondering what your level of hot is because
It's not humid.
हमारी गर्मी is very different from
It's humid hot.
It's humid hot, but we come from Mumbai. We're used to humid hot.
No, yours is humid hot. Ours isn't humid.
It's not humid.
And you won't sweat.
Okay, that's lovely. Then I'm fine. I just hate the sweat when it's really hot. So we're on our way to go buy groceries and then head back home and have nashta. Arif, Chachu and Mama have made chai and then we will join them for breakfast.
Top. 매일 네 생각을 한다고 잊어버린 눈을 감아도 그럴수록 더 빠져들어가 괜히 좀 더 크게 웃어도 술을 한 잔 두 잔 마셔도 잊으려 해도 네가 떠올라
If and when you are in San Francisco, I'm going to insist you go over and say hi to my cousin Khalid at Gold Center. He has 2 of his kiosks, one at Serramonte Mall and the other at Southland in Hayward. He's 19 and so enterprising. I did consider getting an iPhone, which is what you're seeing over here. And then we also went over to Ross and bought a couple of basic items.
Am I supposed to be shopping? No, but I'm only getting the essentials, so this doesn't really count as shopping. Just putting it out there.
Next up, since we were so close into the city, my mum wanted to see some more grocery stores. She goes crazy every time she's in America and she loves grocery shopping over here. Something she definitely doesn't do back home. And then Khalid decided to take us straight into the city. We drove by some of the scenic routes and also went to Sutro Baths. Oh my god, it was so cold. I cannot even begin to tell you. The weather was amazing, but we couldn't stay out and about for too long. From here, we also went ahead to the Golden Gate Bridge, which is such an iconic landmark. My mum hadn't been here in years, and just all in all, had a chill, sightseeing, good weather kind of a day. And yeah, it was the perfect start to the trip.